Wait, how did you do that?
Hejka, okej, gozaimasu. Ja jestem Prorok. Witam z kolejnej serii na kanale pójdę Stanley Parable, która traktujemy, zastępuje nam Batman Arkham Origins. I będzie to dosyć interesujące rozgawo. Popatrzcie, w co gramy. Będzie ciekawie bardzo. I co, w Stanley Parable wcielamy się w tytułowego Stanley'ego, który po prostu ogarnia nagle, że w biurze jest jedną osobą i pierwsze co mnie zastanawia, to widzicie ten tutaj telewizorek? Patrzcie, tam dalej są też inne. I to mnie zastanawia strasznie, ale dobra. Bez względnego pitu, rozpoczynamy nową grę. Loading. Coś zaczął w tym czasie, czy nie? Nie mogę chyba. O kurde, szkoda. Okej, mogę. Dawaj, gro. Ładuj się. No.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okej. I tak oto jesteśmy. Powiem wam, dziwnie się steruje tym Stanleym. Aż jak chodzi mi o myszkę, poczekajcie. Możemy zapisać. O kurde. Okej, mam zapisek. Czekajcie. Nie wiem, jaką powiększam, ale tą czułość. Okej, od razu lepiej się gra teraz. Wie co? Przynajmniej dla mnie.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Którą mogę? Nie mogę. Gdzie się wszyscy podzieli?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Po prawej.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Jump.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Aha! I co teraz?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I co jeszcze raz? O to chodzi w tej grze? Jak chcę jeszcze raz z tamtymi?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on it. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Jeszcze
to
raz
admire
więc.
it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nie. Tędy.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oj, tam zaraz narzekasz.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oj, panie autorze, pan to ma przerypane.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nie.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the
Nie.
red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Pierdzielaj.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Okay.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Nie.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Nie. O kurde. Co to w ogóle jest? Kto w jakim czasie przeszedł grę? O co tu chodzi? A. Stanley. Okej.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Aha!
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
A płoni.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okej, co tam masz dla mnie?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
O kurde,
Well, I'll
XD,
say
Minecraft.
this, I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Ja chcę tam.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
I to jest to. Ja nie chcę kopać, ja chcę iść do domku. Jeszcze ta muzyka z Minecrafta, no nie wierzę w to. Stanley, jump.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nie mam. Nie mam pochodni, mój drogi.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Ej, co? Nie, nie! Jak? Nie! Serio? Gdzie teraz?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Ja pierdzielę Portal
Trapped in a
2.
glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Portal.
Ooh, It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
A żebyś wiedział.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these.
Okej. Wróciliśmy tutaj. O fuck. Spadam w przepaść wielką. Okej, narratorze. Czemu się nie odzywasz? Gdzie jesteś? I gdzie ja jestem? W backroomsie? Nie, gdzie jestem? Robi się ciekawie. Nie mów, że wracam do swojego pokoju. Tutaj nic nie mogę zrobić. Co jest? Ej! Co
I
jest?
wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Aha.
I can wait.
Na co czekamy? XD. Naprawdę interesująca jest ta gra, podoba mi się. Wróciłem tutaj. Zrobię sobie save'ika. Mam save'a? Mam chyba. Tak, mam save'a. Gdzie teraz?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Znowu
This
ci
was
zrobię
not
to.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
No, dobra,
first,
jeszcze raz
just
chcę.
to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this? But
Ja wiem,
eager
że
to
ty
get
wiesz.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nie. Nie.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
I
ago.
co? Zaciąłeś się, czy co?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
I co, jeszcze
really,
raz?
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
Jeszcze raz przejdziemy
convinced that I want
tędy?
something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Jeszcze raz to
Give
zrobimy.
me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Chcę trochę powkurzać, tędy.
Ha! Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nie.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank
Okay.
God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
No, jakie? Pokaż mi, jakie znalazłeś rozwiązanie.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
Aha. Dobra, starczy. Starczy tego.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Na luzie, nie bój się.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Ja nie chcę się zabijać. Albo dobra, jolo.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Co się stało?
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No.
Zobaczymy.
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
W końcu mi się uda.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes, perhaps you can.
Coś się
Perhaps you'll
zmieniło?
finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Ale to jest nudno. Nie żeby coś.
No, perhaps not.
Tak, ja tam wracam. I trudno, ja to zrobię znowu, mój drogi
My
przyjacielu.
God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Tak, reset. I co teraz?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
A ja chcę jeszcze tylko
When
się...
Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Pójdziemy
first,
jeszcze.
just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Dobra, przyjdę tędy.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Dobra, gdzie teraz wejdziemy? Bo jestem aż ciekaw.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Czekaj. Dobra, jeszcze za jedną przejdziemy i zaczynamy.
From here it's, left.
Nie chcę w lewo. No dobra, nie mam
Oh,
wyboru.
no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Pierdziele.
Let's see, we went down right, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game.
Serio, nie.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Aha.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Tędy.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Teraz mogę iść w lewo. Tędy. Zejdziemy tędy. Nie wiem, czy się nie zgubiłem. Dobra, tutaj wróciłem. Tędy chcę. Zobaczmy, czy tędy coś zdziałamy.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Hey! Oh, come on!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
No to idziemy zobaczyć. Nie ma co. Tędy.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Dobra, chodźmy.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oj, kurde, gdzie wy jesteśmy?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Nie.
Well, do you know what?
Nie.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yeah!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okej. Aha, dobra. Wiecie co, moi drodzy? W tym oto będziecie zakończyć ten odcinek z Stanley Parable. Ja sobie save na szybko giereczkę. I co? Widzimy się w przyszłym odcinku, w drugim z Stanley Parable. To co, jestem Prorok, arigato, bye bye, sayonara.